Hello everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihanna's Cuisines. Today we are going to be preparing bottle gourd curry. This is a great dish. It's healthy, it's great for diabetics like me. So I thought let me make a dish that you can have, and I'm super excited because I'm going to have it with my almond bread that I make at home. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you do it because it's got very low carbs, and I actually eat one in the morning and one at night, so it's perfect. Before we get started, if you have subscribed, thank you so much. I love you all that have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and give me a like on this video if you like this video. There's a notification button right here near the subscribe button. Hit that so that you get notifications every time a video has been uploaded. I do upload every Wednesdays and Fridays. I have a lot of Instapot recipes coming out in 2019. I have air fryer videos, and now I'm also working on a lifestyle change series where I'm going to be including diabetic food recipes and all that. So now let's go ahead and we're going to start cooking this up. So we're going to be using our bottle gourd here that you can see it's nice and fresh. If you don't know what bottle gourd is, I just made a video of it and it should be out before this video comes out, so check that one out. It's going to talk a lot about it. We're going to do about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then here I have 1 Roma tomato that I've cut up in small pieces because we're making a small amount. We're only going to be using 2 of the bottle gourds. 1 I'm saving for, I want to make a dessert out of it. So we're only going to do 2. So we don't need very much. So you will have to adjust the recipe. So here I have half of a small onion that are chopped up in very small pieces. I have half a lemon for the juice. I have 2 dried red peppers. I have a teaspoon of mango powder, or what is known as amchur powder. I have a tablespoon of paprika. I want my curry a little bit darker. Now, if you want to add, let's say, Kashmiri chili powder or red chili powder, go ahead and do so. You know that I don't eat chilies, so I don't add the red pepper, or I am not adding any more chili in here. We're doing 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, and then I have 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric, and that's about it. Then we're going to do salt, and that's about it. And then we'll just start cooking this up. Now I'll show you how I am going to cut up my bottle gourd to prepare this. Warming up the stove so that I can get that nice and hot by the time we're done with cutting our bottle gourd. I'm just throwing in that tablespoon of olive oil so that gets really nice and heated as well. All right, so for the bottle gourd, what you want to do is basically just take the ends off like this. I usually buy the smaller ones. I don't know. I feel that, the younger the fruit, the meat is really tender. It cooks faster, and so you want to peel this. All right. So once we've got it peeled. And I really wanted to show this to you because I know that a lot of people don't know what bottle gourd is or don't know how to prepare it, all right? So just bear with me while I quickly zoom through cutting this, all right? All right, so we're almost done here. All right, there we go. So now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cut them in very small pieces, and they look like they remind me of cucumbers. Turn this around, and then we're just gonna make small pieces just like this. Right. And it's easier to handle too when they're a little smaller. That's how I feel. If you find big ones, that's totally up to you if you want to buy it. All right, so we're going to do the same thing for the other one. All right, I did forget one thing, and I'll go grab it quickly, and that's my curry leaves. So while that's popping, okay, so you want these to pop before you do anything, because if you're going to just make the curry just like that without having the mustard seeds pop, your curry will be very bitter. So that's why you want it to wait for it to pop. Then I heard the first couple ones go and pop. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add my curry leaves in here. And this is about 4 4 or 5 curry leaves. If you wanna, I love the taste of curry leaves, so you can have more in there as well. All right, once that goes in, now you know me that I like to add my ginger and garlic in here because I like to cook up my ginger and garlic. In goes the tomatoes, onions, tomatoes, the dried chili pepper, we're just going to cook this up until we see that the onions have become a little bit soft and translucent. So my onions are nice and translucent. At this time, I'm going to decrease my temperature because now we're going to add our spices in here. So you don't want your spices to burn. So in goes the mustard, the mango powder, and the paprika. So just to clarify, I added the mustard, the mango powder, and you just clarify, I think I said mustard and I wanted to say turmeric. So I did the turmeric, the mango powder, and the paprika. We're going to mix all this well, and this is cooking up our spices, so that's great. At this time, I'm going to add the bottle gourd in here. Now, I'm not going to add any water because, like I said, the water content, 96% of bottle gourd has water in it, so this is going to take out a lot of water, so we don't need extra water in here. But I am going to add a little bit of salt, which is going to help extract that water out of the bottle gourd. This is a very simple, quick, and very healthy recipe. My family is going to be enjoying this with homemade rotis. I myself am going to be enjoying this with my homemade almond flour bread. So if you haven't checked out that recipe, make sure you do so. If you want to have, if you're diabetic, this is great thing for you to eat with the almond bread since it's going to be extremely low carb. Now I'm just going to turn my stove on completely medium low and let this cook on its own, and when we come back I'll show you how much water has come out of it. I want to show you here, this has been going for about 10 minutes now. And I haven't added any water in here. It's just been cooking on itself. Now, how do you know that this is cooked when you've never tried it before? So basically, it's going to be softer, but it's still going to be a little firm. And when you eat it, the way I would explain it would be like a very soft cucumber. I don't know why, but this bottle gourd really reminds me of cucumbers. So that's how you're going to know that it's completely done. So we're done. My curry's done. And I'm going to plate it now. But before I plate it, I'm just going to splash it with a little bit of orange or lemon juice. And that's totally up to you. You know I like my stuff a little bit zesty. So it's totally up to you. It smells amazing, so fresh with that lemon juice in there. And now let's go ahead and plate this. All right, so our bottle gourd or Dudhi curry is done. I did a little bit of the taste while I was making sure that the bottle gourd is cooked, and it is cooked through. And I have some here with my almond bread, and that's what I'm going to be having with for dinner. And I'm just really looking forward to it. So. You know, when you can make something and you know it's healthy, but you know that it tastes even amazing, it's great. I just had so I had a curry leaf stem in my mouth, but this is delicious. I'm hoping that I have leftovers for tomorrow. This is great. Give this a try. You're going to be so content with dinner. And you know, like I said, you'll know that the Dudhi or bottle gourd is cooked when it mimics a soft cucumber. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.